Hello, welcome back to another live stream. This time, this is a review on the latest release from Steam, or on Train Sim. It's Meshtools, LNWR G2 class Super Ds. So, I'm just okay. Here's the beauty. I don't know much of the history about the Super Ds, but hang on. Yeah, I tend to forget when it was made and all that. I had to search it up. Excuse me. Yes, the LNWR G2 class was built between 1921 and 1922. They produced about 60 of the class for doing freight duties, heavy freight duties, and they have a wheel configuration of an 080. What can I say? The locomotive weight in total is about 63 tons, and the total weight is actually 104.4 tons. The tender could hold about 3,000 gallons of water and about 6.1 tons of coal. The cylinders are 20.5 inches by 24 inches diameter. They're steam brake and vacuum brakes, and their tractive effort is 28,040 pounds. They were withdrawn between 1959 and 1964, but one was preserved, and it's now part of the National Collection. The loco is currently on static display at Shildon, the NRM, National Railway Museum in Shildon, waiting for its overhaul. So, anyway, let's show around inside valve gear. They've really done it nice. Let's have a look in the cab. The cab looks absolutely immaculate. That's all I could say. Oops, now I'm in the driver's face. Right, let's just get in the cab. So, this is quite different to all other locos I had to drive. This loco I had to drive without the HUD on. It's just the F5. So the controls are quite different. On most locomotives, when you press W, it goes forwards. But on this model, you had to press S to put it in forwards. And another thing that's different is the regulator. Normally A to open and D to shut, but this is completely the opposite. So A is to shut and open is to press D. They have two realistic injectors that sometimes you have to adjust them, so sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. when you had to adjust the steam and adjust the water valve trimming. I kind of like the brake system because there's a handle there that connects to the small ejector here. So the vacuum gauge is here and the pressure gauge is on this side. So yeah, I really thought this was going to be a complicated engine to drive, but after weeks of practicing how to drive the Loco, I got used to it. But on this particular model, for firing the Loco, you had to press R while you're on the move. Usually you just leave R and it just automatically does it for you. But this one's really advanced, so you had to keep pressing the D. Hang on. Something didn't go right. Anyway, so press F to shut that. I'm driving the LNWR model. The G2 in BR times has a different style fire hole door. So this one's a handle that pulls down and opens up. But on the other model it's a sliding door, as most other locomotives have. I think it has a few views. So first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. So about 13 views from the Loco. This one's interesting because it has water gauges that work. So you open it up and you can blow down the gauge glass. Now that's what you don't really see that on other engines really. So you got these isolating as well, so you can isolate the gauge glass. Another thing that's interesting to the class I never knew about is the lamp that is always next to the gauge glass. If you hold the lamp, it moves across to the other side, so when you're in the dark you can actually see both glasses while on the move. And what else is there to show? There's the two trimmers. So this one's sort of fully open. And this one here. Down here's the dampers. Somewhere in the corner is the drain cocks. You can't quite see it, but there's the drain cocks there. Here's the slacking pipe. I think it's supposed to work, but I'm not sure. There's two sanding gears. You got a trailing gravity sander, and you got the leading gravity sanders. The blowers here. Normally the blower's kind of around somewhere around the cab, but this time it's here on this model. We got the different types of whistles. So there's normal space, the B, the short key for the B, and another one interesting is the V key. So it has all sorts of different tunes to it. So we're just doing a short run between Princess Risborough to Chinner. I'm just hauling 15 wagons, so about 5 vans and 10 coal trucks with nothing in it, and a northeastern brake van that has, if you look in the view of it, has a proper working vacuum gauge that shows the vacuum inside. And see, it's rising up to 10 to 20 inches. into the train. They have a little stove in here. They've really done it really nice. I can't say no to this, but this is quite nice. They do different views. Just only the 2 views. Don't think they do the outside. Anyway. I recently just changed my settings to a medium details, so just be better details to show. So anyway, we can just get on and move now. So we've got 21 inches into the vacuum. Set that to running, and I think I'm in. No, going reverse. I mean forwards. I always keep making that mistake. So about there. I think the drain cocks need to reopen. Currently we need some water. I think we're alright. We've got about 83% water in the boiler. We'll do it once we're on the move. Off we go. Adjust that to forwards a bit. How many miles am I running this? Only 3 miles, so let's see how this goes. So, showing the other features, you could open the cupboard here in the tender. The water scoop works. Handbrake, the other cupboard can work as well. This one also opens as well, slightly. Anyway, we must top up some water. So K to open the water, and I to open the injectors. And there you are, it picks up immediately. And we just adjust it back to pick up the water. We just need more power. Like I said, I'm only need to get used to this. See another view of it. Oh, I forgot to put the lamp codes. There you are. Express passenger code. Sorry. Freight. Really need to understand what head codes I'm actually putting on and stop making the mistakes. I really need to do that. So at the moment we're topping up the boiler. Usually it shows. Yeah, it's actually topping up. Just shovel some coal in while we're on the move. Shut that. Deliveries they've got is the LNWR livery. They have the LMS livery with the LMS lettering on the tender. The BR livery with the BR crest, late and I think early. They also have the BR number with the stripe across the cab. I'm trying to remember what other ones they have. There's a heavy weathering livery, and there's a intermediate weather. And that's all really. So we just need to stop that injector's picking up. It's a really good model. I highly recommend you to get this pack. They do a few scenarios on the Waresdale Teesdale Railway. As I don't have this route, I only have the loco. I will soon get the route so I can actually try out these scenarios. For the time being, I'm just trying it on other routes. Hang on, why's my regulator like this? How many miles do we have left? 1 mile. That's on the map. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah. So about, yeah. It's a really nice loco. That's all I can say. It's gorgeous. The style of it. Now myself, I haven't seen the real loco, the sole survivor of it. Well, one, it's up north. Two, it's rather expensive for me to get up there. And three, it's alright when she's in static display, but I always wanted to see her running, not sitting there as a museum piece. That should be a good one. Do a screenshot of that. Now my regulator doesn't seem like it wants to shut. Oh, no, it does. Open the blur a bit more. Somehow dropping speed already. So I'm passing a station, a little halt. think I'll stop the loco here so I can actually build up my fire and actually try and get up this hill. In the roaring fire. It's a really nice texture in the fire. Just need a bit more. There. We're moving backwards. That's better. No. That's better. The maximum boiler pressure for this locomotive is 175 psi. Currently I'm at 156 psi, so I need a few more so I can try and get up that hill. And at the same time looking at the gauge glasses. Hang on, I'm moving backwards. Destroy all vacuum. Try and stop. There's different valves. There's a pressure gauge isolating valve. Not in this this model, but in the BR model, there is normally a lubricating, hydrostatic lubricator or something here. Like you can normally open or close, or adjusting it. Right. We're getting up to boiler pressure, so we just leave it cracked open a bit. To bring up my vacuum again. Might put the sanders on. Better. try and get a level crossing shot, maybe. Yeah. Out there. Yeah. I think we should slow down. As we're going for a slow stop, or even a sudden stop, doesn't matter. Right, so destroy all vacuum. Put us into mid gear. Oop. Drain cock's fully open. And yeah. So I give this pack a 10 out of 10. So I'll put the links down below where you can find the loco itself. Another thing into the pack that it will provide, it will give you not just the LNWR G2, it will give you the J94 austerity tank and the J50 with the realistic injectors settings in it. But you'll find that once you get it. It's currently at £17.99 for this pack, so if you want to get that. Another thing, I will hopefully do the Nunny Castle add-on pack, the Bossman's one, soon. As soon as I get the money for it. So, for the time being, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.